Sister Wives. Does Cristin's dad still live polygamous lifestyle? After Sister Wives fans saw that Cristin Brown Woolley's dad, Rex Alard, was in attendance at her wedding, some questions arose. One is, does Rex still live as part of the Apostolic United Brethren, polygamous lifestyle? Sister Wives shows Cristin Brown Woolley's parents together. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Cristin Brown Woolley and David Woolley tied the knot. Among the attendees were both Cristin's mom, Ruth Ann Stevens, and her dad, Rex Alard. However, Cristin and Annie were estranged for many years because of the embarrassment she felt after she left her dad. But they reconnected and were on good terms at the wedding. Some fans might remember that Cody Brown was attracted to Cristin's royal status within the AUB. Rex's dad, Rulon Alard, was the prophet and one of the founders of the church. At the wedding, both Cristin's mom and dad shared sweet sentiments about her. However, fans were surprised they both were there and wondered if Rex still practices polygamy. Does Cristin's dad still live polygamous lifestyle? On Reddit, one Sister Wives fan noted how surprised they were that both Cristin Brown's mom and dad were present. Likewise, it led to the user inquiring about Rex Alard and his current status with polygamy. Another user adds, Cristin's dad had only one wife after Annie left. Someone else adds, oh, interesting, since he was considered polygamy royalty. Even though Rex seemingly still believes in the practice of polygamy, he never chose to take an additional wife after Annie left. Sister Wives discusses Rex and Annie. During a Sister Wives episode in Season 8, Annie Stevens shared her story of marrying Rex Alard. Notably, she was 17 years old when they married and admitted she didn't even like him. She was 6 months pregnant when she graduated high school. After 11 years of marriage being the first wife, Annie explains they courted the girl next door. Since they believed having another wife was the ticket to heaven, they quickly began the courting process. Rex and Annie added their new wife when Cristin Brown Woolley was 5. Sadly, Cristin's world was wrecked when Annie left the faith and the marriage. Rex Alard may have been a polygamist out of obligation. Although Sister Wives only touches on Rex Allard's life, there has been talk of Cristin Brown Woolley's royal status in the church. Notably, there was a documentary filmed in 2007 about the family before Sister Wives started, which featured Annie's story. Likewise, Hulu released a documentary, Daughters of the Cult, covering parts of Cristin's uncle, Ervil Allard's murderous streak. The murders included her grandfather, Rulon Alard. Some Redditors revisited the lineage that ties them to polygamist royalty. I mean, he's royalty as much as Cristin is. But it was the generation before him that were the leaders. Rex's dad, and then his uncle, who I think was Annie's stepdad, so technically she was also royalty. I have always wondered if Rex was only a polygamist because it was expected of him. Because after Annie left, he could have found another wife, but didn't. Additionally, another Redditor connected that Robin's ex, David Preston Jessup, is a grandson of Rulon Alard. Right, I think Robin's ex-husband is one of his grandkids too. So he was also royalty in Cody's head. While Sister Wives showed in the last episode that Rex Alard approved of Cristin Brown's new husband, David Woolley, seemingly Cody Brown never measured up. Likewise, some people believe Rex was the reason Cody was kicked out of the church. Cristin Brown of Sister Wives has become one of the most beloved stars of the series, celebrated for her strength, humor, and journey toward independence. While much of the show focuses on her experiences within her polygamous marriage to Cody Brown and her subsequent departure from it, fans have often been curious about Cristin's background, especially her father, and whether he still lives a polygamous lifestyle. A glimpse into Cristin's polygamous roots. Cristin was born into a prominent polygamist family. Her father, Rex Alard, was part of a notable polygamist community connected to the Apostolic United Brethren, AUB, the same sect that Cody Brown and the rest of the Sister Wives family were affiliated with. The AUB, though much smaller than the mainstream Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, LDS, adheres to the belief in the principle of plural marriage, considering it a necessary practice for reaching the highest level of heaven. Growing up, Cristin often spoke about how her upbringing normalized polygamy for her. In her memoir, Becoming Sister Wives, The Story of an Unconventional Marriage, Cristin revealed that she always wanted to be a third wife because of the balance and harmony she observed in such relationships. Her perspective was deeply shaped by her family's teachings and the community she grew up in, which heavily emphasized the spiritual importance of plural marriage. Rex Alard, a quiet figure in the spotlight. Unlike Cristin, who embraced the public eye through reality television, Rex Alard has remained relatively private. However, his connections to the polygamist community have made him a topic of interest among Sister Wives fans. Reports suggest that Rex was a devout member of the AUB and that he raised his family with a strong emphasis on faith and the principles of polygamy. But does Rex Alard still actively live the polygamous lifestyle? Clues from Cristin's narrative. Cristin has spoken sparingly about her father on the show, often focusing more on her own family dynamics and struggles. However, there are a few instances where her comments have provided some insight. For example, Cristin has mentioned how her family supported her decision to leave Cody, despite the fact that it meant stepping away from the polygamous lifestyle entirely. This support has led some fans to speculate that Rex Alard may no longer actively practice polygamy himself. If true, it could reflect a broader trend within the AUB and other polygamist communities, where some members have begun to question or move away from the practice due to legal pressures, societal changes, or personal revelations. The shifting landscape of polygamy. Polygamy in the United States has faced increasing scrutiny and legal challenges over the years. While the AUB and other fundamentalist groups have long operated on the fringes of mainstream society, many families have chosen to keep a low profile to avoid legal repercussions. Some former members have even left the lifestyle entirely, citing reasons ranging from personal disillusionment to a desire for a simpler, less restrictive life. For someone like Rex Alard, who comes from a deeply rooted polygamist background, stepping away from the lifestyle would be a significant shift. However, it wouldn't be unprecedented. Cristin herself is a prime example of someone who grew up steeped in the principles of polygamy but ultimately chose a different path for her own happiness and well-being. Cristin's post-polygamy life. Cristin's decision to leave Cody and the polygamous lifestyle has been a major storyline on Sister Wives. Since her departure, she has embraced a monogamous relationship with her fiancé, David Woolley, and has often spoken about how liberating it feels to live life on her own terms. Interestingly, Cristin's newfound independence has also influenced how she views her upbringing and the principles she once held dear. In interviews and social media posts, she has hinted at a growing sense of clarity about what she truly wants out of life and what she doesn't. Could Rex Allard's journey mirror Cristin's? If Rex Alard has indeed moved away from polygamy, it might suggest that Cristin's journey isn't as unique within her family as it may seem. It's possible that Rex, like Cristin, has reevaluated his beliefs and chosen a different path, one that aligns more closely with his current values and circumstances. Alternatively, Rex may still hold onto the spiritual principles of polygamy while choosing not to actively practice it. This middle ground, maintaining faith in the teachings but not living the lifestyle, is one that many former polygamists have found themselves occupying. The bigger picture. Ultimately, the question of whether Rex Alard still lives a polygamous lifestyle speaks to a larger theme within Sister Wives: the tension between tradition and personal growth. Cristin's story has resonated with so many viewers precisely because it highlights the courage it takes to break free from long-held beliefs and expectations in pursuit of happiness. Whether or not Rex Alard has followed a similar path, his influence on Cristin's life is undeniable. He was a key figure in shaping her early views on faith, family, and marriage, even if those views have since evolved. And while Rex may not share his daughter's newfound public persona, his story, whatever it may be, is undoubtedly an important piece of the puzzle when it comes to understanding Cristin and her remarkable journey.